Make Money Finance channel.
I'm Crypto Corey.
I'm Money Mike, and I'm gonna face this way tonight, so you don't see the giant zit on the side of my nose.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn, son.
we might put on the glasses tonight to cover this bad boy up.
We're gonna make it worse. Yeah.
Now there's gonna be some allegations, but at least you won't see the zit. Yeah. As anybody who works the trades, you know it's a problem. You're grinding metal, getting crap on you. Not great. But that's not important. What's important is the markets and how they are owning people. How about Bitcoin, bud?
Well, it looks like it's about to roll over, in my opinion.
Yeah,
About to go lower.
I'm expecting a pop. You want to bring up your chart?
Yes. Yes. Why don't we bring up the Bitcoin chart? See what I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah. It lost the channel.
Yeah, we lost the channel and it did a retest. It wiped out these people here.
But
So,
it bounced off the
continuation.
200.
No, that's not the 200. It's just my squiggly lines. The 200. We don't even have that on here. Let's look at where is that?
It's above. Or at least that's what I'm seeing on.
No, it's above.
It's below?
Interesting. It's above it.
The 200.
Yeah, we have a crossover here.
Which one's the
Yeah.
200? The white line?
That's the 21.
Oh, okay, so it is the yellow line.
And the 4-hour. It's above the 4-hour as well, which is that's actually a good sign.
Did we get a Saturday night drawdown? It looks like we got a Saturday night dip.
Saturday!
Dude, almost every Saturday cryptocurrency dips. It's wild. It's like you get the Friday afternoon pump because the degenerates can't gamble on the stock market anymore. And then you get your Saturday night dip because degenerates are impatient. And if it doesn't keep running, they sell. And then today we got a nice little pump up to 65.4.
Yeah, it was like that little pump that wiped everything out there.
Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute, dude. That's crazy. Massive volume poured in. Huge spike to the upside. And then it's just been meandering down to the lowest levels since this morning. So, just seesaw, whipsaw, in your face. Like exactly what we've been talking about.
Why we don't trade on the weekends?
I mean, I had a trade going in Zora. I've been averaging into that one every week. Without fail. We've talked about it here on the channel. So that one, though, is not doing fantastic right now. We're down a little bit. But I have very little into it, so, who cares? You know? I can tell
That's how it should be.
Oh, yeah. You already know what I'm into. But yeah, I'm down 1.8% on Zora right now. But I brought my average cost down. I'll do it again on Friday. So every Friday and just buying small amounts of Zora. So
Averaging in.
yeah, yeah. I think a lot of what we're seeing right now with Bitcoin is the fact that the like implied volatility has fell to a yearly low, and you're getting U.S. Treasury yields going through the roof. So you know there's just like low option implied volatility with the higher rates, and yeah, and I think it also got bolstered by the fact that we're probably not going to see a rate hike this month.
Probably.
Probably not now after the jobs report, because we lost jobs over the month for the first time I think this year. We've just been gaining jobs every month, and we finally had a month where we lost jobs. So not looking great. But can you guess what we have coming in this week, bud? For economic data?
Well, should be a nice trading week in my opinion, from what I see.
Yeah. Yeah, with inflation on Wednesday.
We'll see. Well, that's what's going to give us volatility. We don't care whether it goes up or down. We just want it to move.
Yeah, no,
So
this is gonna
yeah,
do
we
it. So
our setup.
we got consumer price index, which is the inflation data coming out Wednesday, 8:30 in the morning. So we were expecting a dip on the TradFi markets, and like Bitcoin's kind of its own thing now. But I was expecting a dip on the TradFi markets for Friday with the jobs report. That did not happen. So if we start this week and the SPY and everything keeps going up with all these earnings that are coming out, because we're getting into like earnings season right now. So a month after the quarter ends, the second month after the quarter end, that's when you start getting 200 companies reporting earnings on the same day. It's freaking insane. And you get large caps, small caps, everything in between reporting earnings. It gets nutty. And so we might see the markets do good Monday, Tuesday. I think if the markets do really good Monday and Tuesday, the inflation data is going to have to be stellar to get the market to pop even more. I mean, obviously, these predictions, take it with a grain of salt, because right now there's no rules. It's the summertime still. You won't get back to normal standard operating procedure until September, when Wall Street gets back to work. So we also have Thursday. We have PPI data, so that's like inflation for the people that make stuff. So that's like your bulk goods that come overseas that corporations use to make things. That's happening Thursday. So we could get a real like 1-2 whammy here. And we could, see the markets, which hit an all-time high on Friday, get the dip that we've been expecting. But like I said, all the rules are out, and we made a prediction. I made a prediction last week, and I was wrong. So, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, my mom texted me. She sent me the news article of the guy that got hung up in the superstitions last week, base jumper.
Oh, he got caught on the side of a cliff?
Yeah, he was. Devin was doing some proximity flying, and the wind blew him into one of the spires like an idiot. And he got stuck up there. I think it's the second time too that he's had to get rescued. Like, he's not that smart, dude.
Yeah, the helicopter has to come snatch him off the
Yeah.
side of the cliff, right?
Yep.
That must be so. If it's search and rescue, you said it's free, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's wild. Cause like if you get a freaking evac chopper, in some places, dude, it can be insane. Especially if it's a medevac.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's like,
Out here, it's free.
yeah, that's one of the things that's funny. In Europe, it's not free.
Like, oh, you need your life saved? By the way, we need some money.
Here's $30,000. Well, there was that woman that did a 2-mile hike. I think it was 4-mile round trip, but it was a 2-mile hike up this mountain, and she was incredibly overweight, so she couldn't make it back down.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
We had to airlift her out. She was like only like 3 miles in or something, like 2-3 miles in.
Yep. And it was a $30,000 bill, but apparently
Jeez.
they, wherever it happened, that bill gets levied against everybody in the party.
Damn, that's even worse. Like, I don't know her. I've never seen her in my life.
70,000. It was in Yosemite National Park. It was $70,000,
Damn.
and it was the missed
What the
trail.
fuck?
So 2 miles. Apparently, it was severe heat exhaustion.
The fuck?
Yeah. So I mean,
Well,
it was
Now,
huh?
now everybody knows who she is.
Yeah. So I think in the federal parks it's different. Like I think because that was in Yosemite. Oh yeah.
National park. They're not federal. They're not owned by the United States, by the way. Fun fact, they're a World Heritage Site owned by UNESCO, right? If I'm correct, UNESCO. And the United Nations. So, yeah. That's why it's a national park. It's not part of the United States. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
So UNESCO does not own national parks in America. They are the sovereign property of the individual countries where they are located. They're just designated heritage sites, which gives them international recognition and support to help protect those places. But they do not buy, manage, or control any land. So the national parks.
That's what they tell you.
Yeah, unless there's
You
some
look- you look
layers
at-
there.
When they actually introduced the national parks and stuff, it's all tied to the debt. Like, how would they we just get off this topic, because we're gonna get all a bunch of crap for it. But something screwy going on there.
I think the screwiest thing is that how many people disappear in national parks every year, and they just don't like seem to care.
That's just how it goes. Yeah.
It's like,
well,
oh well, you know,
Oh well.
John and Jane went off for a hike, never were seen again. No traces of them anywhere. Yeah, you know.
Aliens.
No. Yeah, let's be
No.
honest. All those national
They went-
parks were erected around sites where we have thin spots between, you know, the dimensional planes of the multiverse. They erected these national parks around them, and those people that disappear, they just walk through a thin spot between universes, and now they're in a different universe. You
They
want
went
to
into
get
a portal.
conspiracy theory? How about that?
Yep, that word just got us shut down. That was the end of the stream, folks.
No. No, that doesn't stop the stream at all, dude. You can talk about all kinds. You can have an entire podcast about that, about different theories and stuff, and they're wildly successful. They make tons of money. Yeah, they do not get shut down. and they literally talk about crazy stuff. No, but yeah. So inflation data. That's all we have really to look forward to. Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday's more important than Thursday, obviously. The earnings, dude. The earnings are insane. I can show you guys right now. All this earnings data. So this is just one day on Monday. Right? It's 228 companies on Monday, dude. Thursday is 290 companies. So I think all told, there's probably going to be close to 1,000 companies reporting earnings this week. And you'll see
Jeez.
some of them are big names like ASTS, Rocket Lab.
That's crazy.
Him and her.
We're set up for a big week here, folks. Depending on which direction we're going, but certainly some volatility. That's what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah.
Why I like.
Especially with the companies like Barrick Mining might be a really good one because of the gold spike price. So they might the spike in gold price earlier this year, they might have had like record revenue and stuff. And I mean, look at the EPS is 84 cents. I don't like earnings plays. I'm just gonna put that out there. I hate earnings plays. Like getting into a company, like, dude, it is so fickle. Like a company will report better than expected earnings, slightly better than expected, but because an even bigger surprise was already priced into the stock price, it'll tank, and you're just like, what the heck's going on? Or the CEO got on the live call, and he was less than confident, or said some he wanted to temper investor, mania, and he says some stuff like, oh, we got to be careful this next quarter, we got this and that, and kill investor confidence, and you'll just watch it drop. So you got to be careful with earnings, dude. Like, you can make so much money on earnings, but you can lose it all just as quick.
Why we have a stop loss.
Yeah. Like, I do not like earnings plays because they happen before or after the market, too. So that's the biggest problem. So if you're doing options, forget about it, dude. You're stuck till the market opens, or to the market opens the next day, depending on if it's before the market or after the market. Yeah. So like, I've done good.
Wrecked for 24 hours for 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had some good plays with like BlackBerry and stuff. Lululemon, but I would say overall, what I do the best in when it comes to earnings is I trade it after the fact. So when you get investors that overreact and the stock dips, it's like, all right, I'm gonna buy this the next day, and yeah, I do really well doing that. So that's what I'll be eyeing up.
We really need to see Bitcoin break back above this level here.
What's that? The 60,
struggling.
65.6?
Yeah, it's hitting the bottom of this channel and it's just saying no constantly.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That drop.
Now it's got the moving average crossover, so
in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Let's see if it can bounce off that 200. That would be the sign for, okay, it's going to be rebounding here. But right now it looks like it's going to roll over, which tells me they could be playing their tricks again before they shoot this thing up.
I mean, that's what I'm expecting. If I were to look at this from the past couple months here and have to pick a direction, I would definitely pick up just the higher lows of the past month and stuff. I'm expecting this thing to go up here.
And it just chopped for another month too.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. You're seeing a tightening of the range and everything too. and you're getting inflows on the ETFs. You're getting, more. It's, like I said, the volatility index is way down on Bitcoin, so it's actually looking like a safe haven asset with everything going on in the world right now. And
Yeah, it's a good opportunity.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, the yen is down 40%. You got all this crazy stuff happening with world global currencies. So right now people are looking at Bitcoin, gold, and silver.
Looking at the commodities.
Yeah, no, the commodities are good too because that's a great hedge against inflation. Because when inflation gets bad and money gets printed, commodities just keep going up in price. So that's definitely always a solid one. I called that lithium move. I can actually look up commodity prices right now for people. I did call that lithium move. It's just a little sad that I wasn't around for it.
This or something else?
The actual commodity.
Oh.
Yeah, it's year over year it is up 98%. I was calling for it.
Pretty accurate.
I was calling
Oh,
for it, and it just didn't happen. It's CNY/T. Is the lithium, like when you look up the commodities, that's what they have it in, but that could just be because China is refining most of the lithium. I don't know how to bring it up as a commodity on TradingView. I go and look at the actual commodity prices.
Oh, look at gold here. That's interesting. And silver.
Yeah,
They're freaking out, guys.
yeah. I think Bitcoin's gonna make the same move, really.
That's why I remember trying to do this before and it wouldn't let. So stupid. Yeah, they won't
Yeah.
let me pull up the gold chart. They won't let me pull up the gold futures chart because they want me to agree to some stupid crap.
Well, on the monthly, gold's up 6%. On the weekly, it's up 7%. It's trading at 4,350 right now. So it's definitely
And
up.
we just a moving average crossover on the 1 hour. So that's a good sign. This looks like a break of trend with gold.
Yeah, and silver's back to 63, which is still year over year up 70%.
Which is insane.
Oh,
And the people are freaking out too about silver. Like, oh my god, it's going down. Like, guys, it's at over $50. What the hell are you talking about?
it was trading at $30 last year.
And that was still high. That was like right before the rip up, and I was like telling people it's about to go.
Yeah.
My average cost like 24, 25 an ounce.
If I were
Like
you,
back in here.
I would have been going down to the gold and silver buyers when silver hit 100. Just been.
I did. I don't think you were talking to me at that point, but I sold a
I would have sold.
big portion of my stack.
I would have sold all of it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't sell everything. Sell a good portion of it, but especially like the collectibles and like the historic stuff that I got. Like a couple pieces for the silver squeeze, the short squeeze, and then there was a couple pieces that were from the whole GameStop thing that happened.
Yeah. What is
I
it
have
saying on your
some
chart?
silver that was in the Twin Towers that was recovered from the Twin Towers.
Jesus.
Yeah, I have a bunch of cool stuff.
That's a little morbid, my guy.
Yeah.
They actually recovered it.
Yeah, from the bank vaults. Yeah, there's a lot
Oh,
of silver eagles there from the Twin Towers.
that's wild. What's that warning on your chart?
I'm wondering the same thing. It's just like I think that was something that we put in there
No.
for a lot. What the hell? Oh, that's the Judas swing.
Oh, okay.
So just like the Judas kiss, you know, it's a Judas swing. Don't trust it.
Uh,
You think it's a breakout, and then it comes in, boom.
what is the Judas kiss? I feel like I should look this up.
What? I thought you were religious.
Not really, my guy.
Oh, I mean, I'm more spiritual. I've never read the whole Bible. Oh yeah, Judas
Oh.
was the one who deceived Jesus Christ
Yeah.
and betrayed him. Basically, had him killed.
Yeah. It still remains a common idiom for a deliberate hypocritical act of betrayal disguised as affection. Oh.
Like a Judas goat. You know about the Judas goat?
Oh Jesus! Now we're getting into the weeds, my guy. Is that a
It's kind of
goat?
strange.
Is that a goat that kicks you?
No, so when they slaughter sheep, the way to herd the sheep is they get a goat, and the goat rounds all the sheep up, and they use the Judas goat to lure all the sheep into the cattle cars to have them slaughtered.
Wow.
It's a very strange thing. Yeah, I didn't know about it until I looked it up. Look it up. It's weird.
Historically,
They use a goat.
yeah, historically, some of these stockyard goats were even trained using tobacco or cigarettes.
They were balling.
Oh, that is crazy.
Isn't that such a weird fact?
Yeah.
I never knew about that stuff until I started studying the
Well, because the goat,
Illuminati and all that.
because the goat would move calmly through the chutes and up the ramps, and the frightened livestock would follow the calm goat. So does that mean Jim Cramer is a Judas goat?
Ooh, there you go. Does that mean pretty much all of the media is kind of like a Judas goat?
We're just.
Yeah, we're gonna get banned for this one.
I'm just looking at, Jim Cramer here. Super rich. He still is getting an annual salary of $5 million doing Mad Money.
Which is like, who watches that? Who watches that show?
Apparently, quite a few
Probably like a
people.
bunch of boomers that watch it, but like, I know I'm not watching it. I know you're not watching it, Mike. Like, but we do get to like hear like, oh, Jim Cramer said Bitcoin's doing this. That's like the extent of what I know, and usually, whatever Jim Cramer says, we just do the opposite, and that's called the inverse Cramer. There's an actual indicator for this, guys.
There used
That's
to
how
be an ETF.
bad it is. Yeah,
There was an actively
that's how
managed ETF.
blatantly obvious this thing is.
But
They got the normies eating it up.
yeah,
They love it.
So the inverse Kramer ETF had to close because they couldn't generate enough interest and didn't have enough funds in it. Ooh, Bitcoin is dropping, dude. Oof. Bitcoin's kind of like the Judas goat for the markets, dude. So usually when you see Bitcoin dropping on a Sunday evening like this, usually what happens is you watch the markets, like the SPY and the QQQ, follow afterwards. Even though the SPY and the QQQ were up huge on Friday. You went short?
Yeah, we're going short here, folks. Putting it above the recent high that wiped out people who were going short, right? So people, they knew this was a short, right? So they shorted. What did they do? They put their stop loss above that high. What did the market do? Come out, wipe them out, and then now look at these violent moves. Now that the people who were trying to day trade this, they lost their money, guess what the market's going to do? It's going to rub salt in the wound and go the exact direction and the exact target they knew it was going to go, but they had to take your money first. Like I said, this thing's designed to rob you. The sooner you get that through your head, the easier this gets. Forget about the news. Forget about the indicators. Forget about all that. It's that easy. Think like a retail trader. Do the exact opposite. But yeah, that was the Judas swing right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the Judas swing looks like. And yeah, it's like 9 o'clock. That's interesting. So you're usually seeing like 8, 9 o'clock on a Sunday night with Bitcoin. This thing that it likes to get busy.
Yeah, it would have to drop substantially more than this to reach the low of the day, which happened around midday today, 64.6. So I'm going to say right now that if Bitcoin keeps dropping all night, you can basically bet money, now financial advice, that the TradFi markets will be following in the morning. So I don't know what happened this weekend that they're going to use to justify these price movements, but
there is no justification, Mike. They just do it. And then the people on YouTube and everybody, they try to find a piece of news that try to make it make sense. You understand? Like they see the drop happen and then they're like, oh, what happened? We have to look at the news. Guys, stop looking at the news. The answer was giving you into the charts, dude. It's right here. We didn't have to look at any of that. It tells you before the news tells you. You know? That's my whole thing. It's like smart money, let's face it, smart money doesn't watch the news. Smart money gets a phone call, right? And they say, hey, this is what's going to happen. Tomorrow's earnings coming out. This is what's going to be. It'd be a good idea to go short. That's your call. Right? And the people who have a lot of money, let's face it, you got some money to throw around. You're telling me you don't have people, that you know people, they're like, hey, if you get any information, send it my way and I'll make things right for you. Tell me that doesn't happen?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting.
So the only way to see those trades is to read the charts, because smart money is going to make the move before the news comes out. And they're going to have the signature there, and it'll show you what they're playing. They have to show their hand. That's basically what's happening here. They're showing their hand. Right, we knew it was short, but they needed liquidity first. So what do? They wiped out everybody up here, and now they're taking it short. So wait for the stop hunt. Make sure you have patience. If you don't have patience, you shouldn't be playing this game. Wait for the stop hunt, then enter the trade. That's what we did right here.
Yeah, I'm actually going to remain cautious because I'm not going to make a call either way until I see this play out on the overnight. It's going to need more of a drop to confirm to the downside, because we are still playing within the daily range right now.
Yeah, but you go back to the daily, it's struggling to come back up here. And this looks like an SR flip to me. So until we get a daily candle that breaks back into this range, which would be 66,000, 67, 68,000, I don't see us moving to the upside anytime soon. If anything, it's just gonna chop sideways.
Chop, chop salad, chop suey. Yeah, no, this is definitely summertime. Typically sucks. Summertime's the time to be looking at momentum plays, swing trades, stuff that's breaking out above the crowd and stuff that's got a bunch of different things going for it.
Start stacking your money. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't want to trade this market. This market sucks.
I don't know. I was up 40% on Friday, so it's like if you can find the right ones, you know. Cellus Life Science, dude. It just like we were talking about, it bounced off the $10 range and it's trading up to $12 again. If that was the only trade you did last week, you would have killed it. Kodak is back above $10. Like there is definitely trades to be made. You just really got to be smart in a market like this. You got to be have a good level of discernment and don't get yanked in, pulled in by the broader market sentiment or what people are saying because they don't know. Nobody knows. We don't really know.
You better be using a stop loss because you try to be trading 3, 4, 5 different random small cap stocks and you're not paying attention to one of them and it starts ripping down. Well, guess what? You just took out a bunch of your progress right there. So, from my experience, I always end up giving. Yeah, you make profits, but those small caps, if you're not careful, you just give it all back over a period of time, trying to chase the next one. At least from my experience, it could be different for other people, but then again, I wasn't using stop loss back then, so
Oh no, it can definitely get rough, without a doubt. Like you
that's
said, you just
why
gotta.
I don't want to complicate my strategy, which is I don't want to be focusing on shiny objects. Yes, there are cryptos, altcoins, small cap stocks that will do insane numbers. Um, I don't find that to be consistent. I want something that's consistent, something that you can do every single day, not once a month, not once every 2 months. I need something every single day that I can pull money out and that it's consistent, it's not manipulated, and that there's a high degree of probability. And the only thing that really gives you that is the Nasdaq or, Bitcoin. S&P 500. The more you complicate the harder it's going to be. So my philosophy is let's stick to something simple, stick to one thing for a while, generate a profit off of that. And if we can find small caps and stuff on the side, that's just like the dessert, the icing on the cake, But we need our bread and butter, we need our income, we need something that's consistent, and the Nasdaq will deliver that to you. And we've demonstrated that on this show every day. That Bitcoin will do that. It's much harder, but you can get the same thing from Bitcoin. That's pretty much my spiel. I don't know. I wouldn't. That's just my style. Everybody has a different style. See what works for you. You know.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. I know a lot of the people on the day trading forums, they definitely advocate, playing the QQQ or the futures, stuff like that. You get the guys doing the ODTE spy options and stuff, 0 days to expiration. They like to jump in those in the morning. Um, I don't know. For me, it was always easier to pick winning stocks than it was to call the broader direction of the market. So, really comes down to how your brain works.
Yeah. Everybody sees the world differently.
Yeah, and now that I'm getting back into work, and we're on a crazy project right now, and we got another crazy project coming up here in less than a month. It's like the actual, you know, day to day momentum trading stuff. It's like, nope, we're finding 3 to 6 month. We're doing 3 to 6 month plans. You know.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
long term. Yeah.
Yeah. If I go back to, you
Really
know,
the only way to play those, in my opinion.
yeah, if I go back to something a little different, obviously. I mean, I still find short term plays all the time. Like when we were shouting out SLS at $10, you know, it was like, oh, this is the perfect time. Like we were talking about that on stream. Like this right now. This is perfect. It went to 15, then it's back down to 10 now. Like we should be jumping into this. I should have jumped into it when we were talking about it. It's already back
We
up
can
to
now
12.
move our
Huh?
stop loss down above um the order block there. But yeah, keep going.
Bringing it up even more. Well, I
Above that
basically
little
said
wick.
what I was gonna say. Um, everybody that watches the stream knows the plays right now that I have. That's not changing at the moment. So
Yeah, let's look at some of the what is it? Let's look at some of these altcoins that I'm eyeing here. I'm thinking, hey, there's some potential. Radium is one. Radium is one of them. I see this as a break of trend, folks. And it's got the crossover. Look for that 200 retest here. Perfect area to enter. I think I'm gonna, this might be one of the, oh my, this might be one of the small account trades right here.
yeah, is that
Start off with Radium.
we got the account funded? We doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, it's fun. I just haven't found a trade that I want to put any of the money into just yet.
But I mean,
But this,
are we gonna officially start that tomorrow now?
yeah,
Like boom, bada
when
bing.
we started this week. I said we started this week.
Yeah, but I'm like, if you're just sitting on your funds,
I'm not trading.
If
I'm
you're
not trading non-farm payroll. That's my rule.
yeah,
No trades. So
I just wanted to have like a nice simultaneous start date. So like
go for it.
tomorrow morning.
If you want to trade, go for it.
Yeah.
Don't let me hold you back.
No, that way it's fair. So it's like if I'm trading for a week and my account's up, 40%, in a week when you weren't taking a trade, it's like, that seems kind of unfair. But I start taking trades tomorrow, and tomorrow's the official start date, we're going to be going on this thing. After that, it's like every man for himself. You know what I mean? Like if you take a week and you don't take a trade, or I
started at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, if I take a week and I don't take a trade, well, I mean that's on us. So.
I mean, and I'm going to put this little tidbit of advice out there for the newer folks who might not understand this concept yet. But sometimes, and I would say sometimes, more often than not, no trade is better than taking a trade.
Ooh.
This is my opinion. Yeah, taking no trades is actually better, especially if it's non-farm payroll. You might get lucky. Yeah, you might get lucky. But guess what? When you get lucky, you're reinforcing a bad habit. Like those guys who, they're divers. They have no overhead experience, no cave diving experience. And what do? They go down into the cave. They're like, yeah, I'm fine. And they might get away with it for a couple times. Every time they go into the cave and they're basically tempting death, nothing happens. So they think,
what is everybody talking about? Why is this so dangerous? Bunch of idiots. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Or base jumping, you know. And then guess what? They fucking die. Why? Because they were doing this behavior, this habit that they thought was safe, and they got away with it so many times until that one time the boogeyman caught up with them. Same thing here in trading. You can trade non-farm payroll. You could probably have one of the best trades of your entire life. You're like, what is Crypto Corey talking about? I'm going to trade non-farm payroll. That's the best trade I've ever made. And then guess what? Next time you do it, account blown. Right? Or you lost half the account and you couldn't close the trade because it was moving so quick. That's the stuff I'm talking about. It only takes one. So if you know what I'm talking about, you can spend 2-3 months building your account off of 2-3%, 5% trades, really gaining that interest. Like I had a $100 account and my goal was to bring it to $1,000. I got to $850-ish dollars. Then guess what? I had some traumatic stuff happen in my life involving a woman, and I said, screw it. I don't care what happens. I'm going to take the stop loss off, and you know what? I'm going to have a huge winning trade. And then it started going against me. I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to leave it. And it gets worse.
Oofta.
Then you just watch your whole account go away. And then 3 months of work that you just worked so hard with all that discipline, within 24 hours, it's gone. That's how serious this is.
Fun.
It only takes one day to ruin 3 months of work in this game.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
I've done it. I know.
That'd be like somebody who bought SpaceX on Friday when it was around $100 a share, and then it went to 133. Oh, right there. Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
I never would have guessed. They unlocked 911 million shares Friday morning after earnings, which weren't good, and then bam, up 30%. That's freaking nuts, dude.
I would be careful, folks. This looks like a trap to me.
Yeah.
I would not touch this.
I wonder if Elon said something. They're back at IPO price. I wonder if Elon said something to them. Like, just wait. We're going to go back up. Don't sell yet.
Pump it. And then once they pump it, like retail investors like, it's breaking out. We're the breakout traders. Go long. Then boom. Dumbass. You thought you could trade? I'll show you.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. There was nothing in the fundamentals that said that, besides it did get up to a 27% short interest, which is quite a bit for a stock that only has, 7% of the float trading. So
trading is literally like the fractal of the universe. And the more you understand patterns and the more you understand indicators and the further down you go that rabbit hole. My whole idea was I'm going to learn every indicator. I'm going to learn every strategy, and that's going to make me the best trader. Guess what? It makes you worse. The more you know, the worse it is. Because this is like the fractal of the universe. You can literally find everything you want to find. So if you have a bias on whether it's going high or low, you'll find whatever it is. So the more you learn about this, the more you can start seeing it. You can see, like, I see it in both directions. And then that's when you're like, what the hell?
What in the hell?
I thought learning this stuff would make me smarter and a better trader, but in fact, the more you learn, the harder the game gets. Backwards. Whole thing's backwards.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a Trump official coin for my first trade.
Mike's going with the daddy Trump.
Yeah, we're gonna go off of left field here. We're gonna go way off the reservation.
I remember I was in a trading group, and I remember when the whole Trump coin came out, and like everybody was going crazy. I told him it's a rug pull. I mean, yeah, it's going up now. Pay yourself, but this thing's a rug pull. It's same narrative every single time with all these altcoins and these stupid meme coins. Oh no, this time's different. You hear it all the time. This time's different. It's just Trump. He would never put his name on the line like that. He would never screw us over like that. Then, bam! Dumbass. You thought you could trade? This time's different, right? Anytime you hear that someone say, "Oh, this time's different," God,
It's on
I mean,
Coinbase.
you might as well just bet against it.
Yeah, so the 1 year chart is horrendous, dude. Whew.
I mean, there's a lot of trash coins on Coinbase. There's a lot of stuff that, frankly, I wouldn't ever touch on Coinbase. And in fact, if it's on Coinbase, chances are you're not going to make money on it.
Yeah, if it's
I can't say it.
Coinbase,
You will. Not as much money, but
yeah.
Coinbase is basically gone mainstream at that point.
Yep. Yeah, so if it's on Coinbase and Binance, those are your two biggest markets. And that's
Ship sailed.
yeah, that's where the altcoins get their biggest pumps from typically, is getting listed on those. So it's like if you're gonna be getting into a brand new altcoin and you're just there for the the massive parabolic move up as it gets listed on exchanges and becomes a known thing. Once it's on Coinbase and Binance, forget about it. It's over.
Yeah, anytime you hear a dude say, "Yeah, I'm in it for the technology," guess what? He's exit liquidity. It's just straight up like, guys, we got into this for the money. Anybody who tells you anything else is a liar. They're 100% lying to you. We're here to make money. Not here to, "Oh, I want a piece of the history."
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that working, nerd?
Activist investors typically do not make money.
Of course.
Just gonna throw that out there.
There is something to say about the long-term investors, though. But long-term, I'm talking, you got in at the bottom of the market where everybody was not interested, and you might wait a year or 2 years till we hit the bull market and then sell. I did a lot of that with Cardano. It was another crappy coin that, thought it would do a lot better. I honestly thought Cardano was going to be the Solana, but Solana was the one that was selected. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were looking for new blockchain, new ecosystems, stuff like that, because that's the biggest money right there. If you can find a coin with a whole ecosystem that hasn't been caught on with, like Solana, for instance. Look at the massive amounts of gains. A lot of people were talking XRP. Well, we all know how that went. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of hype and nothing happened.
No. I mean, that's like XRP though is a unique situation. I would actually say that it's similar to the official Trump coin. When
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
they own the majority of the coins and they're just selling on the open market and diluting current holders. There's no way to stake it and make passive gains. Like that's
Stupid.
yeah, that's trash in the crypto space.
And if you didn't, you look up the tokenomics are trash too. Like, why would anybody, want to buy a coin that can be printed infinitely? Like Ethereum. Like, there's an infinite supply.
Doge.
Infinite supply. They just print more, dude.
Yeah. Now, something like Binance Coin, where it's deflationary. Ooh. Ooh. I love me some deflationary coins.
You know, looking at XRP, pretty much all the coins are in circulation.
62 billion out of 100 billion.
And it has a $64 billion market cap, which let's see. Let's look at market cap. Pretty similar. It does seem like market cap goes lower, but price stays higher. How does that work? Seems like manipulation to me.
Well, what's the total market cap right now?
64.36 billion.
Yeah. So they probably just have certain parameters in place. Like, who knows? Maybe they'll stop selling them once it gets under $1. But that circulating supply, dude, that's up a lot in the past couple of years. They were at 45 billion for the longest time, and then once they got done with their SEC case, and they got the green light to start selling coins again, you betcha.
They just took all your money, folks. You see that? It was like half the supply before, and then when we hit this big spike, guess what? Oh, why is it going down? Right there, guys. Right there, right in front of your face.
Yeah, so they have 30...
Putting more tokens in the market, diluting the supply.
They have 38 billion tokens, and they are technically deflationary. I forget what it is, but it's some part of their banking system that they do, where they do burn tokens. But as you can see, they haven't burned a ton of tokens yet. They're still 99.98 billion.
The only thing they're burning is your money in a giant cigar.
I mean, if they
Sipping cognac.
if they get mass adoption from the banks for cross-border like remittance, then and you start to see some substantive burns of XRP, that's when I will change my tune on XRP. But we just haven't seen that yet. You know,
It's all in due time. Oh, this is the bear market, so I mean, we'll wait to see what happens. But personally, am I looking at XRP as something to be stacking? Absolutely not. I think there are much better opportunities out there.
yeah.
I did 300% off of XRP last run. I could have done way more, but did I jump back in? No. I got my 300%. I left it. And I watched it ran up like 1,000. Like it could have been a huge, massive trade for me. But am I kicking myself for it? Absolutely yes, because fucking dumbass. No. No, don't beat yourself up about these things. That's trading. You're gonna see this all the time. And the people who can walk away and take their opportunity and get their money and get paid are the ones who are successful. And the ones who try to chase and give it all back, well, guess what? You're a gambler. You're not a trader.
Gambling man. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Right?
As Kenny Rogers would say. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything else. We're coming up on an hour.
Yeah, I think it's a good Sunday stream.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? I'm actually, for Bitcoin, like, yeah, we're going to probably chop down here for short term, but I don't really think we're going that far. I think we're just chopping around, getting all the retail investors bored. That's what it's doing right now. Like I said, this thing could just drag out for months, guys. You could just do this for months and just wear you down. And you're just going to lose interest in it. And you're like, yep, I'm going on to something else. And then guess what? Boom!
Overnight trading is bad. Everything just opened on the overnight red. So SPY, QQQ.
Bitcoin chart told us that in the beginning of the stream.
Yep.
We didn't even need to look at that information.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if we get the fake out on that one, and by the time the market opens, it's green again. So that'll be interesting to see.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know how they like to do it.
I like to do it.
Oh yeah. So what are you thinking Wednesday? What do you got going on Wednesday?
I don't have anything going on. Sounds like we're gonna have a stream.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys still working overtime at work?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. So we'll plan on an 8 p.m. stream then, Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
And that'll be the first small account challenge update here. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Whether Mike's going to jump out of a plane or Mike's going to jump out of a plane.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be distracted at work tomorrow. All right.
Stress.
All right. It's like I don't even know what play I'm gonna take yet. If I'm gonna jump into one of the ones that I'm currently in, or if I'm going to do something altogether different. So that'll be fun. I'll be up early though. I'll be checking the markets then. Looking for a play. Oh yeah, it might be crypto too. I got crypto now on Webull, so I'm ready to go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, and we will be showing you guys our actual trades. We will be showing you guys the sauce. There's gonna be no hiding this. If this goes badly for one of us, you're gonna see it.
Right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. It's gonna be sick too.
Yeah. So be ready for that.
It'll be nice to finally get back into the real account. Just try to carry over the same energy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I hear you. I think the competition's going to add an extra element that I have been lacking in my trading. So that'll be good.
I hope it doesn't do that for you, but
Yeah, no.
pressure's not a good thing usually.
I was killing it before the summer, dude. Absolutely killing it. So what'd you do?
But yeah.
You're still on.
Yeah, I unplugged some shit.
This happened last time, didn't it?
I think so.
Oh, it's fine.
I've been up since 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to bed here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, as always, hit that like and subscribe. Fucking get on the Facebook page. Send some comments our way. Ask us about some tickers. We'll let you know what we think. And
Yeah. Pretty good. I think if you have any questions of all, do not ask us because I'm not answering that. No. Because we're not financial advisors. But you put them in the comments. We might look at them. I don't know. Really cool if you comment though.
Oh yeah, help the algorithm out. Oh, all right, bud. Good stream.
All right, that wraps it up. I'm gonna make some tacos.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of my my poverty chicken bake. Oh yeah,
The recipe, folks. Look it up.
chunks of
The secret
chicken,
recipe.
a bunch of vegetables in a baking pan. You bake that up. You eat that every night for dinner.
Yeah, I was
till
gonna
it's-
say, hey, if we get like a certain number of likes, Mike would tell you, but Mike's just gonna tell you right off the fucking bat.
Yeah,
We don't need those likes.
no, the poverty chicken bake. I've already gone over this on the stream, dude. bunch of chicken chunks and vegetables, and you bake it and you eat it every night for dinner till it's gone. Boom. It's also a great weight loss plan.
Yeah. Start meal prepping, folks.
Yeah, definitely start prepping. All right, meal prepping. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right,
Alrighty.
guys. With that, hope you have a good Sunday night. This is Manic Money Finance Channel. I'm Crypto Corey.
I am Money Mike.
Make sure you hit that like on the way out.
Tune in on Wednesday.
Till Wednesday, my dudes.